My beloved child, stop striving. Stop running in circles trying to prove your worth. Stop exhausting yourself, hoping that someday you'll finally be good enough. I see you. I see how hard you try to be strong, to be perfect, to meet everyone's expectations, even mine. But I want to tell you something today, clearly, gently, truthfully. You don't have to earn my love. You already have it. From the moment I formed you in the secret place, before a single word left your mouth, before a single mistake was made, before a single accomplishment ever came to be, I loved you. Not for what you could do, not for what you would achieve, not for how many times you would get it right, but because you are mine. You belong to me, not because you performed, but because I created you. The world has taught you to earn love, to impress, to prove, to achieve, to wear a smile even when you're hurting, to carry the weight of perfection like a badge of honor. But child, that's not how my love works. My love isn't based on conditions. It doesn't rise and fall with your performance. It doesn't change when you succeed, and it doesn't disappear when you fall. My love is not earned. It is given, freely, fully, forever. You don't have to pray perfectly to be heard. You don't have to be fearless to be faithful. You don't have to pretend to be okay to come close to me. You can come just as you are, broken, confused, wounded, and I will still wrap you in my arms. Because love isn't what I give conditionally. Love is who I am. I am love, and I want you to believe that, not just in your mind, but deep in your heart, because for too long, you've been living like you have to earn it. You wake up each morning and try to be better. You count your flaws more than you count my promises. You weigh your worth by how productive, how holy, how useful you feel. But child, I didn't call you to earn. I called you to rest. Rest in me. Rest in the truth that you are loved already, not someday, not when you've fixed yourself. Now today, this very moment, even if you still carry shame, even if you still battle thoughts of unworthiness, even if you still wrestle with sins that you thought you'd be free from by now, I love you. I don't love the version of you you're trying to become. I love you right now, exactly as you are. And nothing you do can make me love you more. Nothing you've done can make me love you less. This is what grace means. This is why I came, not to give you a set of rules to follow, not to put more burdens on your back, but to lift the weight, to set you free, to show you a love that no one else could give, a love that covers your scars, a love that walks with you through the valley, a love that doesn't run away when you're at your worst. You don't have to perform for me. You don't have to impress me. You don't have to constantly explain yourself to me. I know you, and I love you. You may ask, but how could you love someone like me? And I say, how could I not? I knit you together. I know every hair on your head. I was there for every high and every low. I held you while you wept. I carried you when you couldn't stand. I whispered truth into your soul when all you heard was lies. You are my child, and my love is not a reward. It's a reality. You can't work your way into it. You can't climb your way toward it. You can't lose it by falling, because it was never about your efforts. It was always about my heart, and my heart beats with love for you. You may have been told otherwise. You may have grown up believing that you had to prove yourself to be loved by people, by church, by the world. But I'm undoing that lie. I'm untying every knot of shame. I'm breaking every chain of performance. I'm tearing down every wall you built to protect yourself from rejection. You are accepted. You are enough. You are already loved. Even when you feel unlovable, even when you fall short, even when you question your own worth, I never stopped loving you. I never stopped. Not for a second. Not when you turned away. Not when you made mistakes. Not when you thought I couldn't forgive you. I was there, loving, pursuing, waiting for you to simply look back and see. I never left. I've always been right here. And now I want you to hear this. You don't have to clean yourself up to come close to me. Come close, and I will cleanse you. Come near, and I will renew you. Come broken, and I will restore you. My love doesn't just comfort, it transforms. But the transformation doesn't happen through striving. It happens through surrender. Not do more, just come to me. Just open your heart, let me in. Let me speak to the places you've tried to hide. Let me love you back to life. You are not too far gone. You are not too messed up. You are not too flawed. You are still mine. You've always been mine. I paid the price for your heart. I carried the cross not to demand your perfection, but to gift you my grace. So stop striving, child. Stop thinking love is something you have to win. Stop measuring yourself against standards I never set. Just rest. Just breathe. Just believe me when I say, you don't have to earn my love. You already have it. Let that truth sink deep. Let it cover every lie. Let it flood every dark corner of doubt. Because once you grasp that, once you truly believe that my love is already yours, everything changes. Your heart softens, your spirit quiets, your identity becomes rooted. You stop living to be loved, and you start living from love. From a place of peace, from a place of security, from a place of knowing you are already chosen, already approved, already enough. And that's when the real freedom begins. So if you feel these words stirring something in your soul, if it feels like something is breaking open inside you, if you're ready to stop chasing love and finally receive it, then say it. Say it from your heart. Say it out loud. Say it in the comments as a declaration of truth. Jesus, I receive your love. Let that be your beginning, not of more striving, but of deeper resting. Let that be your return, not to religion, but to relationship. Let that be your rebirth, not in shame, but in grace. You are not what the world says. You are not what your past says. You are not what your fears say. You are who I say you are, and I say, you are loved, forever, unconditionally, fully, my beloved child. I saw your response, the way your heart whispered, Jesus, I receive your love. Heaven heard you, I heard you, and I want you to know that single moment of surrender meant more to me than you could ever imagine. You may think it was small, but it was everything. Because when you let me love you, truly love you, you're not just receiving comfort. You're allowing me to rewrite the foundation of your life. Love isn't something you visit occasionally. It's the place I want you to live from. This world will always try to drag you back into striving, back into earning, back into performing. But I'm calling you to stay in grace, to dwell in love, because you are safest in my love. And I want to go deeper with you now. You've begun to let go of the belief that you need to earn my love. But now I want to show you what happens when you truly live from that love. Because love is not just something I give you to hold. It's something I give you to walk in, to breathe in, to build your life upon. When you truly live from love, you stop needing the approval of the world. You stop bending under the weight of impossible expectations. You stop hiding your weaknesses, because love sets you free. Free to be real, free to be seen, free to stop pretending. I didn't create you to perform. I created you to belong. And child, you belong in my love, not as a guest, but as my son, as my daughter, as my friend. When I said, "Come to me, all who are weary," I didn't mean come only after you've fixed yourself. I meant, come now, come tired, come flawed, come with your baggage, come with your broken pieces, because it's my love that brings restoration, not your effort. You may say, "Jesus, I've made mistakes, I've fallen again. Doesn't that disqualify me?" Number, it doesn't, because my love is not fragile. It doesn't shatter when you fail. It doesn't shrink when you mess up. It doesn't disappear when you fall back into old patterns. I know every part of you, and I love you still. Even the parts you're ashamed of, even the wounds you hide, even the thoughts you wouldn't dare speak out loud. I see it all, and my love remains. There is no version of you I love more than who you are right now. I won't love you more when you pray longer. I won't love you more when you finally get it together. I won't love you more when you do more, give more, serve more. I already love you completely. There's nothing to add. You are not on a ladder trying to climb closer to me. You are already in my arms, and I want to teach you how to live there. Because living in love changes everything. It changes how you see me. Not as a taskmaster, but as a father. Not as a distant God, but as your closest friend. It changes how you see yourself. Not as broken beyond repair, but as beloved beyond measure. It changes how you respond to failure, not with shame but with grace, not with fear but with trust. When you live from love, you start believing what I've always said about you. You are enough. You are chosen. You are accepted. You are wanted. Not someday, now. And this truth, it will begin to uproot the lies that have grown in your soul for far too long. The lie that says you have to work harder to be seen. The lie that says your past defines you. The lie that says love must be earned and kept through perfection. I am pulling those lies up by the roots, and I'm planting something new in you. Truth. You are loved. You are free. You are safe. And when my love becomes your foundation, you stop building your identity on shifting sand. You stop chasing the applause of people who don't know your heart. You stop measuring your worth by how much you've done or how well you've done it. You stop looking in the mirror with eyes of judgment and begin to see yourself the way I do, through the eyes of mercy, through the eyes of tenderness, through the eyes of unconditional love. My child, you don't have to exhaust yourself trying to earn what's already yours. That's the beauty of grace. You didn't earn it, so you can't lose it. It's my gift to you, not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am love, and love keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not give up. Love never fails. I am not loving you because you're perfect. I'm loving you because I made you. I'm loving you because I want you. I'm loving you because that's who I am. And nothing can separate you from that love. Not your worst day, not your deepest regret, not your wandering heart, not even your doubt. Yes, even your doubt. When Thomas doubted my resurrection, I didn't scold him. I showed him my scars, and that's what I'll do for you too. When your faith wavers, I'll remind you of my faithfulness. When you forget who you are, I'll remind you that you are mine. When you feel unworthy of love, I'll remind you that my love was never about worthiness. It was about grace. And my grace is enough. Enough to cover every sin. Enough to silence every fear. Enough to hold you in the storm. So rest, child, let go of the pressure, let go of the proving, let go of the fear that love can be lost. I'm not going anywhere. You are not just tolerated, you are treasured. You are not just accepted, you are adored. Not because of what you do, but because of who you are to me. And who you are is loved. So I ask you now, will you live like that's true? Will you let my love be the place you return to when the world rejects you, when your own heart condemns you, when you feel like you've let me down? Because you never fell out of my love, you never left my sight, you never dropped from my hand. You've been held the whole time, and you always will be. So if your heart feels lighter now, if you feel peace starting to settle in, if your soul is whispering, maybe this love is really for me, then answer me. Not because you have to, but because you want to. Say it from your soul, write it below. Let it be your confession of freedom. Jesus, I choose to live from your love. Let it be your anthem. Let it be your foundation. Let it be your daily reminder that you are already chosen. Because when you live from love, everything else changes. You no longer serve out of fear. You serve from joy. You no longer obey to earn favor. You obey because you're already favored. You no longer love others to be loved. You love because you are already full. This is the life I created you for. A life of peace. A life of grace. A life led by love, not driven by fear. So walk with me, not as a servant trying to earn approval, but as a son, as a daughter, as my beloved. This is what I want for you. Not more striving, not more pressure, just more of me, more of my presence, more of my voice, more of my heart. I'm not far, I'm right here, and I'm never letting go. My beloved child, you've come so far. You've listened, you've opened your heart, you've let the truth settle into the places where lies once lived. You've begun to receive my love, not as a reward, but as a gift. And now, I want you to learn to live like you are loved, because it's one thing to receive my love in a quiet moment. It's another to carry it into your everyday life. You see, my love is not just a feeling, it's a foundation, a lens, a shield, a resting place, and a launching point. When you live like you are loved, you stop reacting to life from fear and you begin to respond from security. Fear tells you to earn. Love tells you you already belong. Fear tells you to hide. Love tells you you are safe. Fear tells you you'll be rejected again. Love says, I have already accepted you. And here's what happens when you start living this way. You walk lighter, you breathe deeper, you stop apologizing for your existence, you stop doubting every step you take, you stop questioning if you matter, because my love affirms what the enemy tries to erase. I know the voice of shame has spoken loudly in your life. It's told you that you have to earn approval, that you need to prove your worth daily, that your past cancels your calling. But shame has no place in the life of someone I have redeemed, and I have redeemed you. You don't belong to the voice of shame anymore. You belong to me. I paid the price for you. Not so you would live in chains, but so you would walk in freedom. You are free now. Free to be honest. Free to be vulnerable. Free to grow at your pace. Free to rest. Free to make mistakes without fear of losing. My love. Because my love doesn't walk away when you mess up. My love leans in. I'm not afraid of your weakness. I'm not surprised by your questions. I'm not overwhelmed by your process. In fact, I'm in the process with you, step by step, moment by moment, decision by decision. I am your strength in the struggle. I am your comfort in the confusion. I am your peace in the pressure, and my love is your constant companion. So live like it's true. Let love lead your choices. Let love guard your heart. Let love soften your words. Let love carry you through the storms that come, because they will come. And when they do, I don't want you to doubt my love. I don't want you to wonder if I'm punishing you. I don't want you to question if you're still worthy. You are, even in the middle of the storm, even when the answers don't come quickly, even when you can't feel me. You are still loved, because my love is not proven by your circumstances. It is proven by the cross. That's how far I went to show you. I didn't just say I love you. I bled it. I wore it. I died with your name on my lips and your image in my heart. And I rose again to prove that nothing, not even death, can separate you from my love. So the next time shame tries to rise up, remember the cross. Remember the empty tomb. Remember the scars I still carry, not to remind you of guilt, but to remind you of grace. You are loved. You are held. You are covered. And now you are called to love others with the same love you've received. Not because you have to, but because you can't help it. Because when my love fills your heart, it begins to overflow. To your friends, to your family, to your enemies, to strangers, to the people who don't deserve it, just like you didn't. You will begin to forgive more freely. You will begin to serve with joy. You will begin to see people the way I do, not through judgment, but through mercy. That's what happens when you live from love. You become a reflection of me. Not a perfect one, but a powerful one. Because the world is desperate for real love, for the kind that doesn't give up, the kind that doesn't come with conditions, the kind that doesn't ask people to perform before they belong. That's the love I gave you, and now it's the love I want to give through you. But don't worry, I'll keep filling you. You don't have to create love, you just have to remain in it. Abide in me. Come back to my love every morning. Let it steady you. Let it strengthen you. Let it guide you. When you feel afraid, return to love. When you feel rejected, return to love. When you feel lost, return to love. My love is your home, and I will always be here waiting, not with crossed arms, but with open ones. You can come to me again and again. I will never get tired of you. I will never be disappointed in your pace. I will never grow weary of reminding you, you don't have to earn my love. You already have it. It's yours. And now that you know that, now that you've received that, now that you're beginning to live from that, go forward in confidence. Let my love be your foundation. Let it be your identity. Let it be your answer when the world asks, who are you? You are mine, and that's enough. Not because you always get it right, but because I already made it right. Not because you're fearless, but because I'm faithful. Not because you are perfect, but because I'm perfect in love. So one last time, I ask you, not for performance, not for perfection, just for presence. Stay with me. Let me be the voice you listen to above all others. Let my word anchor your soul when lies surround you. Let my spirit remind you of what's true when feelings shift. You are loved. Today, tomorrow, always. And nothing you do will ever change that. So walk forward in peace. Live freely. Love boldly. Forgive quickly. Rest deeply. Shine brightly. Because you are walking in love, not trying to find it. You are living from love, not striving for it. You are surrounded by love. And that love, my love, will never run out. So if your heart is full, if you feel lighter, If you feel like this message wasn't just words, but my voice speaking directly to your soul, then respond one last time. Declare it as your truth. Speak it over your life. Comment it in faith. Let it be your testimony. Jesus, I am already loved, and I choose to live like it. That's your freedom. That's your new beginning. That's the truth that will carry you for the rest of your life. And when you forget it, and yes, you may forget from time to time, come back to me. I'll remind you again, and again, and again. Because my love doesn't get tired, and neither do I. You are loved forever.